What's happening, everybody? Today is June 2nd, 2018, and today we're going to be harvesting garlic. So it was just a little over 7 months ago, and I planted a couple different types of garlic. I planted some store-bought garlic that I purchased over at Trader Joe's, as well as some garlic that I purchased at the garden center over at Home Depot. So the first thing we're going to do is compare those two varieties, see if one was more abundant than the other. Although by the looks of things, I would say that they both equally fared well. But let's pull some bulbs up and see what they look like. Alright, so on either side of this garden arbor, I've got a patch of garlic growing. On the left side here, we've got the garden center variety. And the way you can tell that garlic is ready to be harvested is the lower leaves will begin to dry and the plant will actually start to topple over. And as soon as you start to see that happen, you want to pull that garlic up. You don't want to wait too long and allow those garlic to start to open up and split under the ground, or else soil can get in there and start to break down the garlic and make it so that it's not going to store very well. You can see this is almost getting too far along, but this will be just fine. Now let's go look over this patch over here. And you can also see there's a daylily that sprouted up in between the garlic, so it's kind of hard to fully decipher. But we're going to pull the protective chicken wire off of these patches, and let's just start here with the Trader Joe garlic. Alright, so unless your soil is really hard, you should be able to just pull the garlic right up out of the ground, but I do have a trowel with me in case I need to pop it up. That's a nice looking head of garlic there. And by the looks of it, just about perfect for harvesting. That one came right out. So I got to tell you, this garlic that I bought from the grocery store here is looking really good. Small to medium sized bulbs. Oh, that one popped up under the ground. Really nice. So I think what I'm going to do is pull out what I see as being the largest bulb here, and we'll compare that to the largest bulb from the garden center variety type. And oh yeah, just that first garlic right there is already bigger than the biggest store-bought variety, but I'm not just judging the garlic based upon size. I mean, there's all different sizes of garlic. That's just one thing I want to look at. Of course, taste is going to be another factor. Interesting how these bulbs developed. It's almost like there's a couple extra cloves there growing on the outside of the bulbs. And again, we've got some green plant material towards the top, and it's the bottom half where it started to dry up, and that's how you tell whether or not you want to harvest. Now I've got garlic patches all throughout the garden I'm going to be harvesting today, and the garlic from here needs to be cured, so you don't have to worry much about the soil on here. You can knock off the excess stuff. So the one on the left is from the garden center, the one on the right from the grocery store. I'd say pretty comparable. Let's go harvest some more. Oh man, that's a nice one right there. Beauty. Huh. I even left the packet here to remind that this is the grocery store garlic. Wow, that's a nice one. Oh man, that might be the biggest one so far. We've got another patch over here. Over here we got another patch on the edge of this hugelkultur. Here's another patch, really started to fall over on me. This is the garden center variety. Some good looking garlic. Garlic is one of the most amazing herbs for the diet, for health. So here's what we ended up with. I'm very pleased with this, quite the abundant harvest of garlic. And I think it's safe to say, whether you buy some grocery store garlic or get it from the garden center, you should have some pretty good results. I'd say at this point, I'll probably just do the same thing next year. If I have some extra grocery store garlic, put that in the ground. If I find a good deal on the garden center varieties, I'll pick some up that way. But don't really favor one over the other. So as far as curing the garlic is concerned, which is what also is going to prepare it for longer term storage, you just want to hang them up to air dry. So an area with nice airflow is good. Outside in a shaded location, or a garage in a cool corner or a basement would work. And after those 2 to 4 weeks, you can take them down and then go ahead and store them long term as you would something like potatoes or onions in a nice cool location. And so with that, thanks everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Until next time, this is Dan from plantabundance.com. Wishing you all a great rest of your night. I'll be talking to you again soon. Take care.